Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are still on the build of our Oriental Comfort. Now we are almost done with our kitchen. The funny thing is I think we are done with our kitchen and dining room, but, let me just say but, they have us making some flowers next. And then putting this stuff in our kitchen. Let me flip the page because then we have the piano too. Do we? Okay, so one of the flowers that go with the piano. Okay, I get it. So we'll go ahead. I was thinking, can I skip flowers? No, we'll go ahead and make flowers. Let's make some flowers, guys. So if you followed along before, you know what we have here. I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna move them to the side so I have some room to work. We have our upper and lower kitchen cabinets here. We have our chairs that I opted not to put cushions on the seats because they looked utterly ridiculous. So we just have some plain chairs, and that's fine. But we have this gorgeous dining room table. I'm loving these plates. Yeah, I'm really liking that. And then our piano, which like I said, I've made like 3 pianos. I think it's the best piano I've put together. I do like that we put the sheet music here on the corner and not covering some of the keys. And the legs are all even, but if you set it to the left, like, it's fine. But if you accidentally get it a little bit off-centered, it will fall. It's just because of the way that the legs are lined up. It's not that it's uneven. So if you ever see me fumble it around, it's just because I set it down wrong. And our little bench, which honestly, other than that one little boo-boo, I cut that corner a little close. We had a little bit of a peep of our batting in there. But we'll just put that on the back side, and that's a pretty good bench. So, what do I need to make these flowers? Let me see. So, we need I-5 paper template. Haha, it's I, not 1. I won't let myself forget that. I felt so stupid. We're also going to need I-4, so I will pull those both out now. And let me see what I'm putting them on. The material. I-5 is green paper. And I-4 is the pink paper. Okay. Let's get those out. There is the pink paper. That's green material. Okay. It's gotten so messed up now. I used to have it all organized and neat. It's not the green material. It's this green paper. That I said it's kind of like almost like a foil paper. It's really weird. We've used this before, but I don't know if we gotta use it again. And then we'll go ahead and put the fluff back in. Excuse me, my voice just left me for a second. Okay, so, no. Let's Let me get my scissors. I put them away at the end of each one, even though I leave my X-Acto blades off to the side, because I stabbed myself with these the other day and they hurt. Like I was just reaching over them and I hit the handle, and so they popped up, got me. So I put them away. And the 4 glue dots, or the 4 dots of glue in the corner, I should say. All right. It's not super late. It's only 12:30, just after midnight. I was watching YouTube. What was I watching? I don't remember what I started out watching, but then I was watching some new games being played. And then I saw a lady doing a Harry Potter potions lab from Miniverse. Now I know they do like the mini foods. I've watched people do those. I didn't know they did like a whole classroom. It was kind of cool. Like you had to, I haven't finished watching it because it made me want to do this. Like she had to trowel in her own stuff, like cement, not cement, what am I trying to say? You know, the concrete that you put in between the bricks? So, no, the tile, the grout. She like tiled, she had this little trowel and like tile, and then put the tile down. It was kind of cool. But watching it, I was like, oh, I know it's plants, but I want to do something. So here I am doing some plants. We're also going to need in a few minutes, I know it's not right away, but it's E843. Now this. So we have to cut out those 3 things, and then we need 2 white planters. Oh, I forgot to put this back. If I don't put this away now, I'll lose it. Done it before. Where's our other little, there it is, our 2 little white planters. And then big round blue one. One of them, because we have 2 of those. And what is that? What is that? J4, 3 pieces. What's J4? Red round point flower set. Oh, okay, I know. It is these little itty bitty ones that just have the little red tips. So we have 4 of them, but they say 3 because we're going to put one in the center of the flowers, so that's 6. That would be 3 of them. I'm not going to cut them off because we're going to cut them like right at the tip. So I'm not going to cut them until I'm ready for them. So let me Anyways, I got a little bit of use out of this one. Let's see, shall we? I'm not sure how this paper's gonna cut. Oh, I just tightened you, didn't I? We'll test it on one of them and see how it goes. Okay, not bad. Oh no. That was not good. I just ripped it. So I know you guys know what I'm going to say. I would love for you to stick around and watch me cut some leaves and some flowers, but I get it if you don't want to watch me do it all. If you don't want to watch it all, come back when I have them all cut out and start assembling them. I'll see you then. If you're still here, you're as big a glutton for punishment as I am, aren't you? Thank you, though. Thank you, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's just my blades, but they're tired. They're tired. So very easily I could just change my blade, which I will. I just didn't want to stop and do it right now, so grab the scissors. I think last video we counted, was there 20 in all leaves and 6 flowers, I think. We've got 3.5. Four. What's funny, as they get shorter, they get a little plumper. So I know the movie Bad Moms came out like quite a few years ago, right? I saw it. I don't remember when I saw it, but I saw it not too long after it came out. Thought it was good. And then Bad Moms Christmas came out. I also saw it. I did not think it was as good. I think they tried to, I think it should have been Bad Grandma's Christmas, because they tried to concentrate on the grandmas. And that's fine if that's where you wanted your show. Oh, sorry, one of my little clippies came off my desk. Ooh, scared me, I bumped it. That's fine if you want that to be the way the show is going, but that wasn't the name of the movie, you know? I was a little disappointed, but I mean, it was okay. It was still, had its moments. But my mom has really, really, really wanted to watch both of the movies, and now for the longest time, Bad Moms Christmas was on, I think it's on Netflix, but Bad Moms has not been on any streaming platform for a while. I don't know when it came back on Paramount, but I just saw it like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, guess what, Mom? Guess what? So we meant to do it today, but we did groceries today and it took longer. It was late by the time they got here because we do Instacart. So tomorrow we are going to sit down and she is finally going to get to watch Bad Moms for the first time. I think it's just those 4 are the same size and those 3 are the same size. Yeah, 4 and then 3. Okay, I didn't know if they went, I couldn't remember if they went in specific order or not. Halfway done with this sheet. It's funny, if you go to my watch list on like my Fire Stick or any of the streaming platforms that I have quite a few of them. Some of them have their own watch lists. And then I think I've mentioned in the past, I have a Excel spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet is broken down into 2 workbooks. No, that's backwards. I have a Excel workbook, and it has 2 worksheets in it. The little tabs at the bottom if you're familiar with Excel. One is movies that I want to watch and where at the time they were streaming. Now it is outdated, but and then I have series that I want to watch. I have a lot of series I want to watch. Some of them I've watched part of them, or I watched them when they were like super popular on TV, but then not after. Like Supernatural, I've watched it for quite a few years, but kind of in the middle of things. So, and a lot of these are streaming. I can watch tons of them. I mean, I just watched Medium. I want to, and I did the same thing with like NCIS, CSI, CSI New Orleans, CSI Miami. I watched them either in the beginning and then petered off, didn't follow through, or watched kind of the middle. So I have all these shows that I want to watch, and I'm so indecisive. I end up watching YouTube shorts or YouTube videos, you know, because I'm like, I don't know what I want to watch. I don't know what I want to watch. Missy, just pick one, geez. But I just freeze and I go, oh, I can't decide, so I'll just watch something that has, you know, no, I don't need a follow through for. Just watch a single video. These these leaves were a little bit thinner than the others. Just making sure I'm not throwing away the leaf part. Two, three, one, two, three. I think I'm missing one. There it is. Okay. Let me get rid of all these so I don't get them confused again. And now, let me go ahead and cut out this square here. Now these are going to go in the big blue one. Yeah, and these are going to go in, I don't know, with the flowers. I was just looking at that flower pot and like how they don't show us the stems, but I'm not going, I think they do, I'm just not going to freak out. I'm not going to look ahead because then I'll forget what I'm doing and cut through the center of these or something. Something silly that I could prevent if I just pay attention to what I'm actually doing right now. Okay, the reason I went ahead and trimmed them instead of just cutting them, because we need to fold these. So there's a very, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, there's a dotted line down the center. Fold it along the line and stick it. That means glue it. So really we're only cutting 6 of these instead of 12 of them because they're each 1/2 of one. I don't know if I cut this wrong or if I didn't bend it. I think I bent it good. We shall see. Yeah, probably not my best to try to cut them still attached, but dang, they are close to each other. That point and that bottom are close. But trying to maneuver around this base with that point that was so close, I don't think I could do that without cutting something that I shouldn't have cut. Right? Yeah, I think I bent that one wrong. It's got a nice wide edge on this side. There we go. I'm trying not to hit the leaves I already had laid out. Unbelievable. It's 12:52 and down the street somewhere someone's letting off fireworks and that's getting our dogs, the neighborhood dogs going. Jeez. I wonder if I folded all of them wrong on that one side. I don't know if my phone will pick up the neighbor dog barking, but she's not happy with the sounds out there. I'm just surprised my dog hasn't bolted out the doggy door yet to join in. That's pretty good. Halfway done with these. Now that I mentioned Supernatural, now I'm kind of wanting to watch it. My only thing is I can only watch it during the day. I cannot watch it at night. Nope, it will scare me too much. I already have insomnia and trouble sleeping. I really will not sleep if I watch that before I try to go to bed. Which I've watched shows like that before, which means I just need to pick a second one. Something that I can watch later in the day and at night. Just a little bit of white on the bottom half of this. How did I manage that? So if we watch Supernatural during the day, oh, maybe, see, I can watch like CSI during night. That's crime stuff, not supernatural stuff. Ghost stuff I cannot handle at night. But there's a show, Devious Maids, that I actually started watching when it was aired each week. Back many, many years ago. I don't even know how many, but it's been a while. I did find it on, is it on Hulu, I think? And I started to watch it, but I got distracted, of course, so maybe I'll watch that at night. It was pretty good. About a group of ladies that were house cleaners for like the rich and wealthy. I don't know where, but one lady was new, and so get to know, as she got to know the other housekeepers, we get to know them. And I think I watched season 1 and maybe 2. Anyways, you find out there was another housekeeper that was murdered like before, and they blamed some guy. The new housekeeper was actually very rich herself. She was just undercover because it was her son that got blamed for the murder, and she was trying to figure out who really did it. But we get to learn and get to meet and get to know all the other characters, and it was pretty good. Yeah, I think the second season, she comes back not as a housekeeper, she comes back as a rich person, living the life, but still is friends with some of them. Some of those, oh, the one rich lady, she's just crazy mean, and oh, I hate her. She plays it good. I think that's why I liked it so much, that the acting was very well done. Okay, and now let's cut out our flowers. Now I am also going to use the scissors because there's the little ins and outs, and it is harder with the blade. Plus, I still don't want to change it yet. as I thought, very difficult to maneuver. For me, anyways, in between the... Oh, yeah. Aww. The glue was only in the corners. I forgot. Da, 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 da. I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. TV shows. Oh, books. Oh. So a while back I told you I watched a movie called... Was it Ask Me Anything? That was the second one. What was the first one? Oh, I cannot remember. Then I found out it was based on a trilogy book, a 3-part book. So I went on Amazon and I have the Kindle Unlimited, and part 2 and part 3 were on the Kindle Unlimited, not part 1. And I was like, really? But I thought it was important, if I'm going to read 2 and 3, I should read 1. Because there's no movie for book 3, right? I'm so disappointed. So I read 1. It was very, very, very close to the movie. I am glad I read it, though, because there was one big, big discrepancy at the end. What she does about her pregnancy. So it's good to know that it was different in the book versus the movie. It took me... I did not read straight through. I would read a few minutes when I was waiting for something. So I didn't read like my normal sit down and read, right? So it took me 3 days, I think, which isn't crazy. It's not a whole lot, but I finished this early afternoon. We were waiting for groceries. I didn't want to start a new video because I wanted to help my mom put away the groceries. So we're waiting and waiting, and so I pick up my Kindle. It was charged. I had to charge it. And I finished book 1. Okay. Like I said, very super, super close to the movie. Like, dialogue lines were almost the same. And I think that is because the writer was of the book, which, by the way, is about a teenage girl, and it's a male writer. Kind of odd, but anyways, he did a very good job. And he also directed both movies. And I think that had a major impact. Because he had the vision, right? He had the vision of what was going on, because he wrote it. So, great book. And then, okay, so I have number 2 already downloaded. And our groceries lady was still just finishing up shopping. So, I did not look at pages. I want to look at pages. Go back and look, though, because I finished book 2 today. Like, within a few short hours of picking it up. I'm trying to decide if it was better. I think I liked it better. It was more fast-paced. So in the first one, we get a lot of her kind of the boring part of her life, you know, the humdrum parts. And in this one, it was retelling of another girl's story. So it wasn't true time, you know, so there wasn't, I sat and cried today because the boy boo-hoo broke my heart. It was like, okay, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, because it had already happened. You know, we weren't waiting for things to happen in real time. I think that's kind of my perception of why I read so much faster. Yeah, plus it may have very well been a shorter book. It probably was. And I was just so into it, I just didn't realize. So, like I said, number 3 is also on Kindle Unlimited, and it is the Last Girl podcast. So all the books are named different than the movies, which is weird. Because if you generally make a movie from a book, you call it the same thing. These are completely different, though. But, yeah, so, but I had to charge my Kindle. I ran the battery from almost full to dead, almost dead. 5, uh-oh. Wasn't there supposed to be 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing here? Oh, sheesh. I was like, wait, what? One more to go. Now I do have to do something to these petals. I'm going to have to look at the book and see what it is, though. Because it says something about use tweezers if needed help. I'm like, help with what? Come on. Okay, there are 6 flowers. Okay, let's clean this up real quick. I'm going to have to take my trash out tomorrow. I usually take it out on Tuesday nights, and sometimes it's barely full. It is overflowing right now. All right, now bend it, assist it with tweezers or other tools. So, I guess they just want us to kind of make it like a cup. You know how like the center would be down, but without folding it. I just folded it, don't fold it. So maybe something like that, where it's just kind of bent up a little bit. It shows the tweezers just pushed in the middle. Like seriously. And then, oh, maybe that works. Oh, that works nice. So put it right in the palm of your hand, put the tweezers in the center, and then not close your hand completely because you don't want to crunch it, but just, and then turn it maybe. I'm liking that. Okay, this one didn't work so good. Just bent it in half. What are you doing? Last one here. I think the first two were the best ones. I don't know what I did different, but not quite bending the same. Okay, now I'm going to cut the tip of those off. That one's like almost not even there. That one literally is not there. We have an extra one. Let me see what I can do. That one's almost not there either. Oh, this one has some good, better ones. Yeah, you can't even see those two. That one's not quite great, but it's better than those two. So we've got 3 decent sized ones and 3 small ones. Generally these are like that. They usually have one bigger side and one smaller side. So I'm not surprised. So I'm just going to drop a glue center in the middle. And then go one, two, in the middle, please. 3, 4, 'These smaller ones actually worked out better. 5 and 6. Okay. H8. What is H8? I think it's the green. Yeah, it's the green wire. So I need a 1.2, a 1.5. Oh, hold on. We're not using all of these. One, two, three. So two small fat ones. No, three small fat ones. And two small. Thin ones, and then 1 and 1 and 2 and 1. Those are going in the white plants. And these say, reserve it for steady pot culture use. We had something else that said that earlier. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I have to... Oh. Just thinking, if I try to put these in my little clippy in my stack of use laters, I'm going to probably lose them. Don't you think? So what if I just clamp them and set them up there, out of the way. They won't get lost. But yeah, if I tried to put those in my other stuff, they would get lost. Okay, so let's do these 6 first, while we give those a little bit of time. Oh, so 4 of them are going with the 3, and 2 of them are going with the 2. But let me get the green wire out. Is that green or no? That's black. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost it for a minute. I need 1.2 and 1.5. That's going in the double. Okay, and then I need 4433. It doesn't actually say 4433, it literally says 4 and 3. I think those are going to be way too big. So we're going to end up cutting those down into 2 other ones. I'm betting. Well, they are kind of... I think that's way too tall for that little vase. Because how much do I have left? I have 3 left. I'll put a 3 in there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm thinking that's not happening. But dang, we're at 50 minutes, y'all. It took me that long, almost an hour to cut these. But you know, it's a lot of cutting. So let me get a drink and then we're gonna put some together. Oh, sorry about that. Whoop, knocked over the piano. Piano, you stay up. I really wish they had us put these in the flowers first. I'm not a happy camper. But okay, I'm going to do the little spider web trick on this. You guys know that? Where I put the glue, hold it onto the edge, most of the way around. Or all the way around in this case, and then let it build up on itself so it fills in the opening. It's basically just glue to itself. Okay, we're just going to stick some of these in. I thought for sure I wouldn't have any trouble getting 6 of these in here, but ooh. It's being a little tight. Come on, no, 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 no. I know I've kind of got them doubled up, but I'm going to take the outside one and bend it. So there is one of our little plants, our first little plant there. We're going to set it up to dry. Now, I'm going to spider web these as well. Stay up. I kind of bend the leaves out a little bit on the sides. Hey, hey, hey. I think I'm going to try some what glue did I just use? Super glue, yeah. I was hoping it would give me an instant. Maybe not. Whoop. No. My leaves kind of pulled in. Don't fall over. There we go. There is our small little flower pot. Actually, I think it turned out really good. Oh, why'd I have to go and mess with it? Because I'm an idiot. I can wait for it to dry and I can move the top of the leaf, Missy. Come on now. You are making me very, very mad. Don't touch it. Walk away. Drop the mic. No, I'm just kidding. Don't walk away yet. We got one more to go. So spider web the glue again. And then now we've got 3 leaves. I can't even talk anymore. Oh my gosh. I don't know why my fingers just do not like these little wooden pots. They don't on any of them. I've worked with them before and I have the same trouble. Just giving those leaves a little pre-bend. Since there's 3, I'm going to put them all the way around. And now, you know what? I'm going to take this biggest one, this 4, and I'm cutting it in half because I don't want them that tall. I know I have to hold it on for at least a few seconds, right? I lost my grip. I didn't mean to let go of it so fast. Now you just want to stay that way, huh? Well, you're not gonna. These are the small ones and it's still that tall? Oy vey. Waiting for glue to dry. Oh, come on. And you fell. Um, let's see. Sorry, I guess I'm just getting quiet because it's starting to catch up to me. And I know I'm almost done. So it's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, this one is not sticking either. I wonder. Oh, now you want to stick, but you just want to stick crooked. I have the white glue on the wire. So maybe a little bit of super glue on the paper? Maybe not. Maybe not. Now remember, I'm going to come back and fix the leaves after everything's dry. I am not messing with them right now. Those are some really tall. They're tall in the picture, so I mean, I do not want this. I just want that one tall. I'm going to cut and I cut those in half, so I'm going to cut about a quarter off of that one. Just to give it a little bit of height variances. Really? Oh my goodness, Missy. My fingers are getting tired. That's when I start dropping stuff. Here we got a little bit of height variance there. Nope. This one is, oh, come on. No, 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 no. There, that's better. I'm going to let them dry because I'm just going to mess them up if I keep screwing with them. Except that one is just not. There we go. There is our second flower that we're going to let sit. Honestly, let it dry before I mess everything up. But I will go in. I do need to fix those leaves because they all kind of just went straight up. So they'll be glued in, but I can bend them down, back down, and out where I need them, where I want them to be. I think that one's looking pretty good, even the leaves, and those leaves are looking pretty good. I think it's just those ones I have to fix. But, yep, I'm going to call it there. So, we did our flowers. It took me an hour, but we did our flowers, right? Flowers always take me a long time. I don't know why. They just do. It's a lot of cutting, and it's a lot of little cutting. So, yep, thank you for joining me on this build. If you watched all the way through, kudos to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Come and join me next time where we are going to put a couple more little walls that we've already wallpapered up into our big one. And then we're going to load in the kitchen / dining room. All right? And then we'll see where we go after that. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I super appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next build. Bye.